Good afternoon. Welcome to the Josiah Maima channel. Hope you are doing well. It has been a while, so I'm back again. So today I want to talk about this man here. This man, if you are not from Kenya, this man is known as James Orengo. So his full name is James Orengo. Where was he born? He was born in Kasipul, Kabondo, Homa Bay County. And key details, full name, I want to go, full name is what? James Agre Bob Orengo, date of birth 1951. So that makes him what? Let's go, 75 years. Yes, so what is James Orengo known for? As a senior counsel and veteran politician, often referred to as Kenya's working constitution. So if you are born like me in the 1990s or early 80s, this man was well known. If he was MP, member of parliament during Moi's time, he was part of the Seven Bearded Sisters. It was a term that was used to name some few MPs who were opposed to the Moi regime. It was a very oppressive regime. I think in that there were 7 people. Yeah, I even forgotten the others, but he was one of them. Even Wamwere was there, Orengo Wamwere, I think Anyona. Yeah, there were so many of them, yeah. So, but he's well known for driving Kenya's second liberation. For you young Gen Zs, you don't know, there was a time in Kenya, it was a one-party rule. Because what happened when we got independence, Jomo Kenyatta fell out with his vice president, Jaramogi, the father of the late Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. And then Kenya basically became a one-party state, but not officially. But it was when Moi came into power, after the 1982 coup, he decided to change the constitution, and Kenya became a one-party state for so many years in the 80s, 90s, until now in, think, 1990, when Orengo and the other people, Raila included, who can forget Matiba, let the people decide, who can forget the late Wangari Maathai, our late President Kibaki. There's so many people. They really fought for liberation. It was called the second liberation. So now after that, we had the election in 92. Orengo was there in the new parliament. We had an election in 97. I think 97, if I'm not wrong, he ran against Raila. That put him in the cold. Because in Nyanza, it was Raila. If you go against Raila, you are done. So he had run as a presidential candidate. He fell. I think 97 fell the seat. Then 2002, the new constitution, no, the new what? Kanu, kicking out Kanu came and ran, I think, was it on NAC or something? He won his seat. And then, fast forward, he came to what? 2007. Remember it was called the election, the unresolved election, the election violence, 2007, when the late Prime Minister Raila Odinga went against the late President Moi Kibaki. It was a contested election, 2007, and Orengo was at the center in terms of, the talks for sharing government, isn't it? And then he moved on, he continued with his work as an MP until now, the new constitution. He became a senator, Siaya. Afterwards, now he's the governor again. After the election of, I think, 2022, became the governor of Siaya, from senator to governor. Now he's in the Linda Mwananchi. Remember this movement where you have Sifuna, we have Babowino, the young people who are against this broad-based between, it was an agreement between ODM and the Kenyan government under UDA, President Ruto's government. So him and Sifuna and Babu Wino and other legislators are against it. They are saying it's not something that the late Raila would have accepted because it was they work together, but election everyone feels a candidate. So the other day Orengo said he's still the leader of ODM. I don't know if he said it in jest, but me that's what I'm saying today. James Orengo for presidency. James Orengo for presidency. Uh, 2027. James Orengo for presidency 2027. So me, I think Orengo can make a very good president. He'll be a transitional president because we need a transition. We need someone who can ensure that we follow the law. The problem in Kenya is not even resources, it's leaders. We have enough laws. It's for the people in power to do what they call to follow the law. That's what they need. That's what needs to be done. That's why I'm saying James Orengo for presidency 2027. So if he enters, someone like Orengo can easily say that the country, we should follow the constitution fully. That means free education from nursery to university, there's resources, free medical care. Our public hospitals are dead. You don't need share, NHIV and this nonsense. We need a place whereby public hospitals are free medical care, where there's resources and money going into them. And then you pay doctors, nurses, medical personnel well, so that our public hospitals offer the best deal. Until now, you see now what has happened, they are not working very well. What has happened, our public hospitals are not working well because they are starved of resources. Money is being stolen. So Orengo will ensure that people follow the law. All the money is collected that need go to the hospital, medical care are given. We create industries to create jobs. When people are taxed, there's enough money to be used in medical cover. Security is follows the law. Police will follow the law. Security forces, police people should be paid well, should be housed. These are basic. These are things that are in our constitution that if we follow, everything will just materialize. That's why I'm saying James Orengo for 2027 presidency. James Orengo for presidency 2027. So this is a very unique lineup. So ask yourself, who can deputize James Orengo? You know, people have always been speaking of the one they're talking of Matiangi with Kalonzo, or Kalonzo with Matiangi, or Sifuna with Babu, or Sifuna with Kalonzo. There's so many combinations. It's up to the people to choose because it's a democratic country. Me, what I'm talking about is Orengo going by with this person. Yes, this nice lady, Wavinya Ndeti. So who is Wavinya Ndeti? Yeah? She's the governor of Machakos now, the incumbent governor of Machakos County. Yeah, you can look at it. You can look at her very well. Her Excellency Wavinya Ndeti, governor of Machakos County. So how old is she? She's she's around, that is 59. If you were to do your maths well, that is 59. So this can be a very good ticket where you have Orengo on top of the ticket, and then the deputized by Wavinya Ndeti. Yeah, people have criticized the way she's handling issues in Machakos, but you see, this is just media. Media, there's a theory called agenda setting. Agenda setting, there's some agendas that people do agendas, there's framing, media framing. You understand? So you have to see someone being charged with serious crimes for you to talk. But for me, she's doing well. Machakos is growing. And I think she can easily deputize James Orengo. And they can work together very well. Now, people may come for me in terms of saying, oh, this lady is what? But let me ask you, Kenya here we have elected people who are known to be criminals, who are known to be drug dealers, to be in top position. Hmm? So you cannot come and say that this lady is like this is like that. So it's up to you to choose whoever you want, isn't it? So now that's what I'm saying. If you have James Orengo and Wavinya Ndeti on the ticket, maybe these people will deliver Kenya to the promised land. Who knows? This can be a very good ticket. You have James Orengo, then you have the good lady, Governor Wavinya Ndeti. Because also women have been left a lot down in this, they have been marginalized. They don't have a voice. And maybe when you have a woman on the ticket there in the administration at the top level, they'll be able to look at things that are affecting, because a woman is the one who knows the economy in the home, in terms of medical care for the children, education. You can have their good view. They'll be like a family. They'll be the baba and a mom of Kenya, not just baba all the time. People who can at least listen to people, and we can make them better, giving good advice so they become transitional. So after 5 or 10 years, the young Gen Zs will be old enough to choose their own leaders. That's what we are talking about. So that's what I'm saying. James Orengo for Presidency 2027. That's what I'm talking about. So this guy, James Orengo, can make a good president for this country. Yes. So please subscribe, share, and like my video, and keep on following me and watching my videos. Thank you. Thank you.